Well, I probably should have actually added the game to this. That may have been a good idea. Whoops. That's the thing? Yeah, there we go. Wow. That looked really loud. I'm gonna turn that down. That's more reasonable. Maybe a little lower. Okay. Grab this link real quick. Let me pull up my guide, too. I read part of this, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of information that I have no way of grounding. We'll need to play first to realize what half of this means, probably. Okay. Let's do this. Hello everyone, this is Dodonpachi Resurrection. This is a cave shooter game. Cave, notorious for making some of the hardest vertical scrolling shoot 'em up games ever, including the hardest. Okay, so what do these do? These are our three ship types. A is fast, B is medium, C is slow. I think I probably want A in these. That's gonna be more like... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Try that again. Okay, so we want that shot type. Or ship type A is the fast one. And then for shot styles, what do we have? Bomb style. Aura time. As your enemy while firing a laser does additional damage on top of the laser. Close your hyper gauge quickly. It's possible to do this. Multiple enemies. Bomb style. Start with 3 bombs and 3 bomb slots. Press B to release a strong B? Oh, this is Xbox controls. So that's probably... Oh. I just got timed out. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Uh... Right trigger and hyper. I have no idea what those buttons do. Okay. That's that. That's that. Oh, keyboard. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so C is our turbo shot, V is our hyper. One is start. Okay. That'll be important later. Probably. power style. Your hyper gauge increases much faster than other styles. You start with 0 bombs and have 1 bomb slot. You do not gain bomb slots nor do you get a refill upon dying. Can't manually bomb. E toggles between normal and boost mode. That sounds way too complicated. Strong style. Like bomb style, except your shot is much stronger. Hyper gauge increases very slowly. So I think I want strong style, probably. Wow, that's a lot of vulnerability. Thin lasers I can push back whenever I'm firing my own laser. Okay, hyper gauge is full. You can activate your hyper counter, which empties the gauge. White ring appears. So hyper is like border, if I'm reading this right. Or just like whatever, you know, whatever special garbage. Cancel enemy bolts by hitting them with your own shot. Start item your favorite combo gauge. Okay, now what the... Each time you use your hyper counter, your hyper rank increases by 1 up to a maximum of 5. Hyper rank... Okay, this is like the hidden difficulty in Toho. Okay. That should be enough to get started, I think. So we want strong style ship A. C is our turbo shot. What is it? Turbo shot? Did I say? There is no mention of turbo on this guide. And then hyper is V. Right, let's just see what happens. We want strong style. B becomes bomb. Okay, so I have two different kinds of shot. Okay. Assume these are some kind of point item. Right. This is not Toho. No item get line. Oh, okay. So that was the auto bomb. Okay, so we switch between the styles, and that's basically like our shift for focus movement. It's just on a different button. Do I want to rebind those? Probably not. It's probably fine. Boss, probably. Okay. I think I see. No miss bonus. I guess that's not quite true. I bombed. Auto bomb at least. That is a lot more dense. Ah. Do I go? No, there's no movement speed change. Okay. Mid-boss. Ah. Oh right, I can use the laser to push back some things. That was the special... Give me bomb. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's a lot of... A lot of things on screen there. Oh, I do get my bombs back when I die. Okay. Thought I was playing the one that doesn't. What do I do here? Other than die? Maybe I'm just not good enough at restreaming here. Not seeing the... Yeah. Oh dear. Did I just take a double bomb there? Oh no. I did, didn't I? Oh my god. This is a mess. Okay. This is much more, like, claustrophobic than a Toho stage. Like, the screen itself is just smaller, I think. Give me bomb. Give me the bomb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I do? Am I supposed to... What? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so those are the lasers that I can push back. Ah, ha ha ha, yeah. About that. About that. Huh. Huh. This is normal, by the way. I'm playing on normal with what's supposed to be the easiest shot type. And I can barely even, like, fathom what I'm trying to do here. Like, I didn't even see what a projectile hit me there. I have no ability to read what's happening. I know these games reward repeated play and practice, but, like... Oh my god. And I think they only have 5 stages, if I remember right. These gaps are so narrow. Because, like, yeah, I can stream. I can stream that. And what does that get me? What does streaming here actually achieve for me, other than just getting stuck? Oh god. Hmm. Oh, I see. I see. So it's not just in front of me. The purple lasers I can deflect if they're beside me too. So that's how I was supposed to get through that section earlier. Give me bomb. Okay. Oh, I thought that those would go a little bit more forward. It looked like they were converging in front of me, but nope. Nope. That'd be too easy. Man. I assume I want to destroy these. Can I? Okay, I can... That does block the side lasers, at least. Confirmed that. Man. I guess I can do this. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Ha 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 ha. Oh, holy shit, dude. It's so fast. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, my hitbox is also larger. I'm seeing this now. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. My hurtbox is bigger than I'm used to. Alright, what does real gamer mode look like on stage 5? Oh, that was aimed. That's crazy. Aimed directly in front of where I'm streaming. Oh, that's... yeah. My god, dude. I just, like, do not see the windows for restreaming any of this. It's like, okay, I can go up here, and then what? Somehow cut through that? Maybe I need to go, like, all the way up. Like, around the tip of the wave. But... what do I do when there's no gap? Oh dear. This looks like it's gonna kill me. It is, in fact, going to kill me. A lot. What am I supposed to do here? Like, what? What was my route through that? god, dude. I'm kind of glad this game has auto bomb because oh my god. This is indecipherable. There are just things happening on screen. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Even with the slowdown mode, I can't even follow what's happening on screen. I got a thing. I have no idea what that was. Alright. Brother. Why? Jesus. I assume this is now final section. We got the music change. I have no idea how to get through this. I guess I haven't been using my hyper. Hello. This shit is really hard. That's all I have to say about this. This game is for psychopaths. I knew that when I bought it, but also, holy shit, this game is hard. I have no idea how to get back through this. I'm so... I cannot read anything that is happening at any point in this game. Oh my god. Please, please. Yeah, like, most shmups are for psychopaths, and this is for the psychopaths among psychopaths. Cave games are something else. Oh my god, how do I... At least it has auto bomb. That's all I got to say about this. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck, dude? Where is my line? How do I get through these? How do I restream through any of these? I don't actually know if you run out of continues or not, or if you can just keep going. But we're gonna find out. I think that was continue 5. Brother, what? What is happening? How? Like this? Okay, yeah, that I can read. Okay. Sure, sure. Unfortunate, but sure. Okay. Those go sideways. Good to know. How did that hit me? Well, I guess the thing with cave shooters is that these aren't, sorry, it is really hard to talk while doing this. Caves specifically are, this is a port of an actual arcade shooter, which Toho is not. So these are games that are decide to steal all of your money. And this is just like the nuclear weapon in the arms race of stealing your coin machines. Shooter game players got too good, so they had to unleash the hounds. Build a fucking super weapon. I think that was the last stage, though. Yeah, okay. So we've seen all of normal. Maybe? No? I don't know if that was magnificent. I'm gonna be honest. I did clear the game. I also have no idea what the story for these games is. Okay. So, how the hell do I beat that? I just hit 3 different buttons and all of them were A. Not what I wanted to do. I want to go to the title menu. Where's my practice mode? I know there's a practice mode. Maybe title? I go all the way back? Training! Okay, that's what I wanted. I don't know what I'm looking at here. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. I don't know what 2, 1, A is. Let's go here. Start, mid-boss, boss. Start? I wonder if this is like a route memorization type thing. That's not something that I generally do when I play Toho. Outside of spell cards and like general vague stuff for stages. I wonder if there is more route memorization that you have to do in these. Uh, yeah. So that was a bomb and I didn't even realize that I got hit. I thought that was just normal slowdown. Oh my god, dude. It's like, where do I restream in that? Where? Did get an extend there. Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought it was. That's good. I was really worried about that. I ate like 20 bombs on that the last time I tried this. The slowdown ending hurt me. Okay. So maybe we just play more. Let me check the shmup difficulty list real quick. The actual one. English translation. 1A all strong style version 1.5 +2 for blonde +5 for power. So this is a 12 on that scale, getting a 1cc. Scale of 1 to 50, which would be harder or in line with most other hard games. So I think this is playable, potentially. Let's just try running through again. See if I have learned anything. So that was my hyper gauge. That's that. I maybe want to bind hyper gauge to something else, or use a different set of keybinds, just in general. Because currently my hyper gauge is in a really bad spot. Because currently it's on V, and I'm using index on C. Which means I have to move my index to hit hyper. Which is not very reaction-friendly. Okay. That's not too bad. Stage 1. Improving. No miss bonus. Maybe I have to go back to restream more? So I can, like, go up and then immediately go back. Instead of trying to cut sideways. Okay. That's definitely better. With the understanding of how lasers work. Owie. Okay. Not too bad. So we're like at least memorizing which side the first waves are on. I tend to default to right. But I think I may actually have to memorize which ones are which in this game. Which I guess that's true in Toho too, that you do have to... You don't have to, but it's better to route things ahead of time. Oh, there is a danger indicator there. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Yeah. I will say in general, I think this is not as scary as I was imagining it would be. Like, it is hard. Do not get me wrong. But I don't think it's an insurmountable level above my own ability. Some of these, I clearly need more planning, but... Did I bomb there, or did they die? That should have hit me so badly. Okay. 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 Yeah. Nice. That was stage 3. It does seem like I'm being rewarded for aggressively trying to get through. Ow. And destroy enemies. Okay. That could have been worse. But just streaming, or is there a different thing to cut through there? Oh. Oh, it almost got through that one. Okay. I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I think up to this point, like stage 4, I feel like I have a decent handle on the difficulty of the game. But this is, stage 5 is where it kind of went off the rails last time. Yeah. Like, if this didn't have auto bomb, this would be literally hopeless. Even with auto bomb, still kind of hopeless. Holy shit, that's fast, dude. Okay, so yeah. Up, and then back, and then cut through. And that's makes that restreamable. Oh, this was the part. Yeah. This is the part where I was like, I have literally no idea what's happening. Because I can't break through these. And I have to be using the charge shot. I may need to look up a route for this. I'm just not seeing a way through. Oh, no. Welcome back. I think I have an okay handle on stage 1 through 4. But I literally have no idea how to do stage 5. Holy shit, dude! Because it's got these rotating rings of lasers that they kill you on contact. And you have to, like, cycle through them. But I do not see how to do that. And I understand a little bit more of the gimmick stuff. Almost. I went and I looked it up on the Japanese shooting game wiki. Yeah, this is just gonna kill me, isn't it? Wow. Somehow that didn't kill me. Clearing with the settings that I am right now is a 12 out of 50. Meaning that this is in the realm of hard 1cc in Toho. On most games. So harder than extra. Almost all extras. As you can see, I just took like 4 consecutive hits there. Wrong button. The upper end of this game is also the one that only like 3 people have ever cleared. This is the game with the really funny stage that took people like 20 years to beat. Cooked a little too hard. Just a little prank. Don't worry about it. I guess I can just do this. My computer gets really mad at me when I try to do that in Toho. Because my focus is on shift. That's difficult. Wow. Bombs, yes. Those things. Ah. This is so much more difficult than stage 4. It's like not even close. Motherfucker. Okay, I do have to dodge through those. There's no way. The things that are more like Toho spell card gimmicks are the things that I am much better at dealing with. Ow. And the things that are like raw shooting game skill I am generally worse at. Ow. So I almost had that. Do not almost have that. But I mean, I guess that's true in Toho, too. I'm worse at the stage sections than the bosses almost always. Because I mostly practice the bosses. I just go capture all the spell cards. Okay, I want to try practicing stage 5, I think. Okay, boss of stage 4 into stage 5. Didn't I select boss? Maybe boss doesn't mean the same thing. You would think. To me, this does not look like boss. And that's mid-boss, like, for sure. That should have killed me. I'm glad that has a voice line, because otherwise I would never know to look for that. Ow. Okay, those are the ones that shoot ahead of me. Yeah. Okay. See, this is boss. Oh, okay. She can sit on you. Good to know. Don't get hit by that. Oh. Forgot about the pink shots. Let's try just the boss. If I can figure out... Oh. I didn't actually do that. Okay. It was on stage. You can manually bomb. I'm guessing there was something about weak bombs versus strong bombs. I assume that's manual versus automatic. So maybe some of these things I just should be... Okay, don't get sat on. Because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be getting more immunity from some of the bombs. Ow. Okay. That's doable. That's reasonable. The little ones at the end? Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time reading all of the layers of this game, but I imagine that gets easier because there are so few shot types. Like, that's one thing that Toho has a lot of compared to other shooters, is just, like, 700 million different kinds of shots on screen at the same time. Bah. Other shooters generally will only have a much more limited number of, I wish I could do specific practice on specific parts. Because this, I want to practice just this. Like, every boss and enemy in this game is going to use one of, like, 5 total patterns, or 5 total shot types. Okay, so the pink things at the end are aimed, so as long as you're not trying to cut back in the same things. Yeah, the backgrounds can get annoying. I usually just struggle when there's, like, more than 3 shot types on the screen at once. If you get, like, small orbs, big orbs, knives, and cards all at once. Alright, let's try stage 5 again. So stage 5 is, like, super long. Ow. And I need to... Do I not have a start? Oh, there we go. Okay. I have no idea what Windows sound I just triggered, but... I need to figure out where my restreams are in this. Because some of them have more obvious restream. Maybe I just need to be, like, way more aggressive. Like, none of this tiny... What hit me? Oh. The side lasers. Like, instead of just doing a tiny little restream, try to go all the way forward and then cut, like, all the way back immediately. Like, all the way up and then all the way down. I don't know. I do like Autobomb, though. I think that's good. Owie. Okay, I think that's gonna be better. This is not a micro dodge type restream. This is a, like, constantly be going back and forth type thing. Okay, and then whatever the fuck I have to do to get through these, I do not know. Because they collapse. So you have to, like, move through them intentionally. And then you still just die. I'm like... I don't know, I'm clearly not understanding something about how to do this section of the stage. Like, what is my route through here supposed to be? Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's fucked up. Ooh, mid-bosses. Oh, this is mid-boss. Okay, 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 okay. Ow. Yeah, man, sure. Like, what is my... How do I get through that? I don't know. Is there a route through those that doesn't involve the small dodging? If there is, I don't see it. Same with this. I have no idea how to get through this. Fuck off! That, I think I can do. This, obviously not. This one, I sort of figured out. It just kind of alternates. You don't get fucking sniped, holy shit. It alternates which side you can actually make it through. This is kind of normal lane stuff. So, like, parts of it feel, like, hard, but not difficult to comprehend what I'm supposed to do, and part of it is, like, literally incomprehensible. So I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more attempt at a full run. And then call it there for tonight. Not like a serious attempt at 1cc or anything, but... yeah, I may need to look some stuff up for this. Just in general. Now that I have experienced the game, there may be things in the guide that make more sense to me. I don't know if this is a game that I'm, like, seriously going to be trying for a 1cc on. I just saw that it was on sale. And picked it up, because I was like, yeah, this is a game that I eventually would like to play. Because I do think it helps to get experience beyond just the kinds of things that are in Toho and Toho fan games. Those have a very specific kind of difficulty to them that not all shooter games have. And when I'm playing other shooter games, I can definitely feel it. Oh, you got the Yuri bundle? Nice. Still had a little bit of time left on that. I was looking through it. I mean, I think it's kind of obviously worth the cost. It's just, do you want to add 12 more VNs to your backlog? Yeah. Whoops. Didn't mean to get hit there. A lot of them are short, at least. They're fairly short games. I think 2 of them are at least 20 hours, though. The Rooftops one, and then Fatal 12 is at least 20, I know that. I mean, you've probably played more than I have. Since other than Katawa Shoujo and like Emily is Away, had not played any VNs in English before I started learning Japanese. Oops. Lancing. So pretty much everything yeah, I have no idea how to restream that. Pretty much everything that I have played for visual novels has been in Japanese, which means very slow and also only within the past few years. And then a lot of the ones that I play in Japanese are like random short $5 things. Were free. Most of my first ones that I played in Japanese were free. And like technically under an hour if you were to play them in English. I'm so glad there is just like a pixel of clearance there. Otherwise that would be really hard. Ow. And it's still kind of hard anyway. Motherfucker. It's English only, though. All of the key ones are. Except for one of them has Japanese, but it's not Clannad. If you want to play games in Japanese, you're just kind of fucked on Steam most of the time. Ow. I cannot figure out where my hurt box is. I think that would help me a lot. It's getting an actual understanding of where I'm taking damage. Because I assumed it was the flashing thing on my ship, but that does not actually seem to be the case. I think it's slightly in front of that. Yeah, that is kind of the problem with putting things off in Japanese. So you kind of just, like... You keep going, yep, I'll read this in Japanese when I get good enough at Japanese to read it. And then it's like, yeah, there's no way through that. And then it's like, you know, 3 years later, and you're like, well, I still haven't read anything in Japanese. God damn it. The key visual novels are generally not considered to be that difficult, at least compared to, like, Type Moon. If that is something that you're worried about. They are mostly natural language. Air! Air's the one. Air has Japanese support for some reason. I was like, what game did I try playing on Steam that actually had language support? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I can check. Okay, I can destroy those. That's good. Eh. Ooh, I actually got that. Wow. I don't know if capture is a term that gets used outside of Toho, but I guess you can't capture a spell card if there's no spell cards. I don't know why I did so much less damage there. Yeah, I mean, that's the point, though, is that eventually it stops being Japanese for learning, and you're just reading stuff and reading it in Japanese. Slightly slower. It was pure dumb luck that that cutback worked. There was no reading involved. I just hit back and was like, alright. What? How did I... I can't tell, like, half of the time what is or isn't me actually dodging. At least a little bit. I'm starting to get better at that, though. Dodging through these. The little gaps in these. That was giving me some trouble for a while. This is stage 5, right? Yeah. A lot of what I'm doing here is basically not... I'm not, like, trying to read and react. I'm just, like, trying different patterns of button inputs to see what happens to work. It's probably not smart, but... This is more trial and error than, like, actually reading anything that's happening on screen. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, I can't read this. It's way too much going on the screen for me to be actually, like, seriously trying to read anything. Ow. Except purple. Purple I do need to read. Sometimes. I don't know if brute force is going to work for long-term prospects of beating this game. The slowdown is also, that's an intentional mechanic. If there's a certain number of bullets on the screen, it plays at half speed. I don't know what the threshold for that is, though. Which means sometimes kind of like doing Yomu. You just get out of a speed up and go straight into lots of bullets really fast. Okay. I think I'm still on 1 continue currently. I might be on 2, but it's less than the last time, so yeah, I'm getting better. A little bit. Okay, don't get sat on. Don't get sat on, 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 don't get sat on. Ah! God damn it. It's so hard for me to read those lanes. Please don't make me continue here. Thank you. Okay. Is that 1 continue? 2 continues? Maybe? You do get a lot of fucking bombs with this ship. Oh, wait. What? That was stage 4. Never mind. Never mind. Oh yeah, because I didn't do the stupid things that I can't figure out. I need to rebind where my hyper is, like 1000%. Or use a different key combination or something. Because I cannot hit hyper. The hyper also lasts a really long time. Which is nice. So I think the game does give you enough resources that even though you're dying a billion times... Connect a 1000 hit combo. I think it's not actually that much of a resource issue to 1cc this. Okay, need to figure out how to get through these. Yeah, so... This is like the worst possible time to try to explain something. Anything that's those purple lasers, when I'm doing my focused shot, I can repel that laser. And then there's a hyper gauge that charges based on combo and point items in the top left. I don't know if you can see my... No, can't see my... Jesus Christ. Yeah, stage 5 is just... This is so much more difficult than the whole rest of the game. It's not even funny. Like, what am I supposed to do there? How am I supposed to get through those? Am I supposed to get through those? Or is this more of a full stage endeavor? Going up and down more? Yeah, I don't know. I need a route for this. I am not smart enough to figure this out. But yeah, Hyper is kind of like the border in PCB. It lets your main shot break bullets. And so it sort of serves as like a Master Spark type long clear. But it doesn't break the, fuck off, dude. It doesn't... They don't break the... Oh, I just died, so I don't have Hyper. Yep. That's how that works. What was I supposed to do to get through there? I don't know. I'm having to read a lot farther forward than I'm used to reading, too. Because Toho, bullets mostly travel slowly. Like, even on Lunatic. Like, this would be fast. These would be fast bullets. So yeah, the green shit. It clears bullets for me. And this lasts, like, fucking forever. There's a little circle around me that is the timer for it, but it's so long. Whoops, wrong button. So that's a manual bomb. But it doesn't work on bosses, is I think what I was reading. My god, dude. What do I do about these? What is the path through these? That should have killed me. There we go. I sort of see how to get through that one. This one, not so much. This is the go back and forth one. Yeah, so between all of the hyper and all of the bombs and all of the lives and score extensions and stuff, I don't... As long as I can get the stage 5 reasonable, I think that is one CAC-able. But I need to figure out something to get through the spinny laser section. So I do not know how to do that. But then this also has other versions of the game if you want to play on other things. I don't actually know what all of these are. I know that this is the one that I was supposed to start on. But I don't know what the difference between any of these other things are. Anyway. Let me check really quickly whether Air is the one that has Japanese or not. It's in my Japanese folder. Yep, Japanese interface. I don't think it text hooks, but I don't... Or at least it didn't have an agent script. I don't remember if I tried Textractor on it. Not that that super matters for me at this point, but it probably would for you. The Switch version has an agent script. Is that on this one? No, that's not on this one. It's this one. Whoops. Very quickly, I want to try this. Oh my god, it's so much bigger. Just like... Stage 4 in Toho is generally where you get the most normal bullet hell type stuff happening. And just like, look how much slower everything is on this screen right now. You have like an eternity to react to everything that is happening. Even these, which are relatively fast for normal shot. Whoops. I can still get hit by them. Don't worry. Also just much more comfortable. I'm a lot more comfortable working with Toho patterns than I am with normal shooting game patterns. But yeah, so my hope was that by playing more normal shooting games, I would get better at the parts of Toho that I'm the worst at. Because ultimately, my goals are still the things that I'm seriously trying to do in shooting games are mostly in Toho games. Where it's like, oh, I want to get this 1cc. That's a Toho-specific goal. So not really goals in themselves, just kind of like something that you do for practice in terms of working at. I know how to do that card. Why did I die to that? Brother. I should be playing Marissa. I shouldn't be playing Raymo. I know this. The thing that kills me in this game is not being unable to do anything. It's just dying instead of bombing. I cannot death bomb in this game to save my life. Oops. Literally did not have my hand on the keyboard there. Maybe want that. It's not supposed to be that hard. I should not be messing it up, like, literally every time I try it. Fucking hate lasers, dude. Die. But also, I don't know, just in general, I think I like how Toho handles spell cards better. I think spell cards are generally interesting in ways that normal shooting games aren't really, to me. Uh-oh. This is both way more visually interesting and mentally engaging to go through all of these clearly unique patterns. Almost got it. Hitting the gaps between the Sakura ones is really hard. I did learn there was logic to this, finally. Yeah, they just feel like a little mini-game, little puzzle that you can work out. And then they generally are very consistent once you have learned how to do them. Ah. They all have some kind of trick, and it's usually not just raw skill. It's like, okay, on this I need to pay attention to specifically this. Oh, why am I doing spring? I forgot to change which thing I'm on. Sub-season in the practice mode. Spring is, I think, actually the hardest. Of all of Okina's finals. And that could just be a preference thing because I've played way more Toho, but I don't know, I've played a fair amount of other shooters too. Or no, this is summer. I lied. Sorry. Summer, snow. Spring has the pink. I don't want to do this. I want to do the one that I actually care about. I care about either fall or winter. Fall is the one that I have the most practice on, but I think winter is the one that I will be actually doing for my 1cc. That's not what I wanted to do. I also just kind of tilt hard in this game. I hate this game. It is easily one of my least favorite Toho games, but I really want the 1cc. It's just like, what if we made USD but worse? And not charming in any way. Hard, early era Windows bullet patterns, but evil. I don't want to do a real run of this today. Executive decision. I got a foil card. Wow. I got a Steam card that almost paid for the price of Dodonpachi Resurrection. Yippee. That's a $7 card. I assume this is a game that people are actually like trying to get the badge for. I don't know. I should just play another game, but I'm already like 10 hours into practicing this one. So until I get the 1cc on this, at least a normal 1cc, I kind of don't want to do any other Toho stuff. But once I get the 1cc, I'm dropping this game so fucking fast. Don't care about the extra stage. Don't care about bombless. Don't care about hard. Yeah. I don't know what game's next, though, after this. Because I do want to get some more Toho experience in before USD Remake comes out. But I already have multiple 1cc's on a USD. I guess I could work on the extra? I'm very close to being able to do to having an extra clear on a USD. I've captured all of the cards. I can do all of the nons. It's just putting it together. But I kind of want to wait to play USD until Remake comes out. And then play and practice on the remake rather than on just going in blind and ready to rage. Oh, man. That's also a thing, is that because of the patch, a lot of the bullets are very ghosty. Especially on Remelia's cards. It's really hard to read some of them, because it's just like, this bullet is in 3 places at the same time. Oh, they're very frustrating. They're incredibly frustrating. Some of them, I think, are more fun than others. What else do I have in my folder? Oh, I haven't tried Ikaruga yet. I got that a while ago. Maybe I'll play that. Jamestown. Played a little bit of Jamestown. Omen got me some game that I have not yet played. Oh, I know what we could do. We could go for 100% achievement in the fucking Sisters Royale that Steve made me get. That is not a hard game, though. But that'll be a later thing. I don't know. I want to get better at bullet hell games, and the only way to do that is by bashing my head into the wall. What? Oh, have you never seen this? Hold on, I will pull this up very quickly. Oh, it's full screen. Fuck me. Where is this? Why is this not showing up as a game? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's large. Hold on. Let's make that not as large. So it's a sequel to uh oh my god, is it gonna make me sit through this whole thing? I've already beaten the game! You don't need to make me see this. Yeah. Let's make that quieter. Hold on. This is made by the same developers as Ikaruga. Iruka, whatever I just said. And it's a 3D sort of thing. Also, not Marissa's in this. And she has like bombs or some shit. I don't remember how this game works. Oh no, you should judge Steve for this. He bought this game for me and made me play it, and I was like, wow, that sure is a bullet hell. Ow. This is one of the only games I have a hard 1cc in. Just because it's not very hard. Oops. Yeah. The gist of the game is that this is like it's like a harem dispute. So there's all of these girls that are like trying to marry a guy, and so the ending, if you 1cc any of them, is you get to see any of the characters in a wedding dress. Who's the one who has the... What's your power shot? One of these has like a funny ball. Is it Nur? No. Who's got the ball? No, yeah. You should judge Steve for this. Absolutely. Like 1000% judge Steve for this. Yeah. Are you ball? No. Who? What am I thinking of? One of you has a ball. They like roll a ball around in front of them and it collects bullets. It's really funny. Yes, they are all siblings, I believe, except for this character. This character's from a different game. This is like the DLC character, which Steve also bought me. Is it this one? This is the ball. This is the ball. Yeah. No, it was really funny. Yeah, here's the ball. Ow. I don't actually remember a lot of how to play this game. I did learn it. Brother, what? Oh, right. The ball, it charges up, and when it breaks, it shoots a bunch of stuff, but then it doesn't block bullets anymore while it's shooting. So you can see there's a ring around me. When that fills up, it's gonna shoot in front of me. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Like, I do unironically enjoy playing this game. I think it's really funny. It is a little suspect, though. It takes 50 years to charge if you're doing, playing normal and not fighting a boss on stage 1. Ow. But it's pretty strong. And then eventually this starts to get, like, movement gimmicks. So there's, like, wind that blows you around, and then there's a stage that has ice on the floor and makes you slide. It's pretty fun. Oh, this is the ice one. Like, as far as funny shooting games go. Ow. And then there are bombs, too, but... But it's not a particularly challenging game. So yeah, it, like, makes you slide in really funny ways. I mean, that was Steve's thing when he was trying to sell it to me, too. Was like, this is a shooting game that sounds like the most sus thing you've ever heard, but it's made by a company that makes real games. Or at least all of the people who were working on it were on the same team that made another game. So this is functionally a sequel to a serious shooting game. Just, like, sold out for the mass market appeal of funny harem. This is also the Gray's character. But no, you can absolutely judge Steve for this. That is why I introduce it as the game Steve bought for me. I don't actually want to play through this whole game, but yeah. Let me just check who made that. Alfalfa. Is it just the publisher? Let me just look that up real quick. Five Sisters Under Fire. Doesn't say. I'll have to look that up later. True. They are. Most of them are highly judgeable. He's not an uncontroversial man. He seeks out terrifying things. I appreciate this. I greatly appreciate this. Alright, I think that is going to be it for tonight, though. Thanks for hanging out. Probably will not be streaming again until next week. Might do more Toho at some point. I still haven't finished playing all of the Donkagu songs from that update, but long work week ahead. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.